Oh, it says stream is excellent. Is it? But I don't see it. If you could, oh, there we go on 5. Until I see, oh, we're live. Hey there, welcome back, guys. We're live. Part 2, Back to the Future. We built a time machine out of PLA. All right, so without any further ado, let's get started. The print came out pretty good. There was a couple of whoops. Oh, I was like, wait, what broke? Nothing broke. That was the sound of the filament tower cracking off the board. If you like ASMR, hear that crackling sound. Wait a second. Hold on. I love that sound. For those of you who like ASMR, you might like this video because we'll be taking it apart and crackling. Usually we do it on the printer. Figured I'd do it on this one this time. It's kind of neat though. It's going to take, because this is many parts and we don't know if we're going to need the Dremel. Hopefully not. The Prime Tower did print pretty good. Not too high. It sort of like divided and conquered, so it wasn't so high, so it kept everything level and didn't have to travel too far up. But here it is right here. There it is. So now we got to assemble it, and hopefully Marco Bay, sorry if you might have gone to bed, but I had to put the kids to bed. It was a little bit of a later night. All right, so knowing that, moving forward, we'll get a bird's eye view of it before we push the camera to the computer. See, there it is right there. We're going to build it here and just take it apart. This part I'll let you guys watch because we're going to have to take a picture, make it last longer. Take a picture and then hold on. And once I start the stop motion part, you guys will be part of that experience too. But in the meantime, we can, that's weird. It should be tight. I guess not. Sometimes. There's our little tripod. We'll put it there. And then put this in the, we want that to be flat this way if we accidentally hit it. And then I just need one picture. Yeah, I think that's fine. Bring it back a little bit. See, well, the board is at a different direction so that you guys can see, because if I put it this way, actually I could probably get away with putting it this way. No, then we can't see it. I wonder if maybe we'll put it on the on the printer. Let's see, because we can't really, unless I can get it. I just need that angle, that particular angle that will let me get the stop motion experience. Because once you move the camera, it's pretty much done. Let's see, put it this way. Well, it's not so bad, but we want it to be that way maybe. If I move it back, right, then move it there. There, that should do the trick. Let's see what we have here. No, because then you guys can't see it there. You know what? We're set to photo. Right now it's pretty good. But let me see what that does. Nah. Maybe on the, but if I do it on the print bed, you guys won't hear it. You won't hear me. So that's why I'm doing it here, so that you guys can see. So you know what? I'll take a picture here. Got one picture. And then, where's the creality part? Oh, the creality is right there. So now if you guys want to see it, I'll have to do this transition. And then I'll shrink this. Make sure there's no audio here though. Great. Shrink that. Because we're still going to need the video anyway. And then shrink this screen. Right. So that's there. And then now I should be able to one moment please. just glitching out this way. Hold on. I'll just bring it here, bring that there. I had to reboot the machine in order to get this particular app to work. And then there we go. And for you guys, see, that's what we'll see. But I'm going to flip the camera here. And let's go force portrait. Great, see? And then we'll shrink this. And we'll make it bigger down the line, but right now that's going to have to do. It's a little bit small, a little bit, it's hard to see. There we go, and there's me. So knowing that and moving forward, so now we took one picture, right? Which is great. Now the hardest part, not really, because we have our, if we can somehow take it off the board and then take another picture, it should peel right off. You like that sound? Whoops. Got it. I think. Okay, there we go. So ideally what you want to do when you're doing a stop in motion, your first picture will be of the board placed so that everything's even. Now we have it off, right? So now you can place the board where it wants to go, or where you want it to go, or where it actually let you. Now we put this down where we want, right? So now we could have the DeLorean facing this way. See that? So so that you guys can see, now we have a better view of it right there. So now I'm going to take a picture. Most likely get rid of the other one, so I got to go back because the other one didn't really do justice, right? Because we didn't really have it taken off the board. So it's a tedious process, stop motion. It could take an hour just to do 30 seconds. This one might take an hour or two because of the, we have to take it apart and then put it together. So it looks like I got two pictures. Now I can spin it this way, see? And then turn it, see? You don't want your hand to be in there. And then turn it gently. You want to do different degrees because otherwise it's just be a time lapse or hyperlapse video. The reason why it's called stop motion because you do in small increments, see? Until we get back again. See? And then again. And I can put it back where it was because you can see the opacity is set to halfway. So I know where the last picture was. So I can go back, right? So I'm like, wait, where was the first picture? So you hit there. All right, so you go back and you scroll to the first picture and then just go here. So that's the first picture. So if I go back, whoops, if I go back and then go back to camera, if I adjust the opacity, you can see that it's right back where it was, and I can put it where it needs to be. That's the first image and the last one that I took. So if I can somehow, if we wear glasses, it might be tricky with the blur. So now if I go back to that image, which is the 15th image, it should be roughly the same. Now I know, where the last, see, just line it up. But in this case now, this is going to help us moving forward because now I can take the pieces off and lay them out in the silhouette of the transparency that we have there in the other window, except the only downside is this part is going to take forever. Not really forever, but time. So which is, I saw nice that the wheels are where they need to be. So now I'm just taking off the wheel set. This part will be easier because the other half of the wheel is attached to the car. So once I get the car off, we can place the car where it needs to be. And I think I got 2 more. Now you get to see what the process is like for a stop motion video. And so all these pieces have to be laid back individually, the way they were taken off the board. Carefully too. Because you don't want to break it. I think I got it. Nope, one more. Careful, because some of these parts will roll. And I believe, nope, one more. It's like a card, it's like one of those model kits when you think about it. See, and here's this one. That one will get laid out the way it came off. Board. Might have to get in there, move the mic a little bit over here so that I can get in. There we are. Some of the parts fell, but we got a good mic, so that's good. So I can lay this one out like that. Basically, I got to take everything apart again. Take it apart, put it back, put it back, take it apart. Just moving some stuff out of the way. And so this, right, you want to make sure your wheels are clean. You could always vacuum later. Hear that? That's the sound of just the parts, those little clip-ons. And again, you could print this without the frame, without the card, but I wasn't sure how it would come out, to be honest with you. So I didn't. Whoops, a wheel fell off. But it's really delicate. Delicate and strong at the same time. See, that one will go there. And just snip off whatever needs snipping. Really nice that the wheels will, see, we do that. So each piece gets snipped. Then we got to trim the other part of the car. It's kind of neat that it printed with all the details. There we go. There's that. See, that will go there. And then voila. And then what we're going to do is we're going to check the frame of the DeLorean and just make sure the sharper edges are off and it's just flush, so that that's probably why it's better to print this without the frame. But if you have if it print jams, it might be harder for it to pick up where it left off. That's the only downside. And we got 1, 2. This will move smoothly once we get it going. Alright, so then that goes there. So this is the front. See that? There's the frame. Wheel 1, wheel 2, wheel 3, and wheel 4. Doesn't have to be super exact, but just so when we get to the stop motion part experience, everything will just fall into play. And so that goes this way, see? And then there was a little bit of space between the top and the bottom, so it was like extended a bit, see? And that goes there. And we got it you know, not exact, but within the vicinity of where it was. And then you got to do the same thing for the next part. This is really cool. I'm a big fan of these car kits, even though sometimes they do require, you know, some drumming. But I guess it's like reliving my childhood, nostalgia for the way things used to be. I guess we could, since we're not going to do the video as of yet, let's see if we can make this bigger. I guess that's as big as it's going to get. Yeah, there we go. See? We can get rid of that. And then there we go. Voila. Whoops. Now we have that. So now I lay another one there. We just have the opacity adjusted. That's why it looks a little blurry. But you see, that's the original. But we're trying to lay everything out the way it was printed. So that, look, you see in the shadows? Look, see, now I know this one will go, because remember, we're doing a stop motion. Somewhere there. Except these look like they could use a little trimming. A little bit of a bummer to get rid of, because remember, it was just on the frame kit. Again, if you print this without the frame kit, kudos to you, because you're going to save time on doing what I'm doing right now to each and every individual part. And hopefully each and every individual part will not have to be dremelled or sanded down. That would be awesome. And maybe the next one we'll do on the printer, the next stop motion. See? So now we have one there, and then one there. If your hands shake, you could use a stick. See? And one almost there. Now we take the other part of the car off. Can always just cutting off the pieces, and then I'll just trim it. And be careful trimming it to only cut the pieces that need to be cut, okay? But if you cut off the wrong one, you could always glue it. You could always glue, but I don't think anything is wrongly cut here. We got lucky. I've been lucky with these card kit prints, to be honest with you. You know, there was a couple that we've had to sand, but so far so good. Don't cut off the axles or anything. Just trim what needs trimming. When you hear it snip, pray you snip the right part off. Could always clean up later. Great, got that. Oh, almost got that. I wonder if that's part of that or the car. If it bends, most likely it's part of the car. Not part of the car. It means it's part of the experience that has to come off. And just carefully. That's the part that's super tedious. See, and we got one more. We got this one. So this goes, I don't know which way is the back or the front, but I see. Okay. Great. So you see, we got that one, and there we go. See? And then we got three more parts of the frame kit. almost finished with one though. Could always clean up later, like I was saying, because I don't know, I just want to, or have a trash can nearby. That would be ideal. But some of these parts are so delicate. Yep, I got it. But they just require patience. Patience to tear down. The cleanup process is a little more tedious. And then this one goes here. See? Placing it back. Now I've got 2 more parts of the car. I'm not sure what the DMC-12 stands for though. If anybody knows what the DMC-12 means, please share. Steering wheel is so small though. No, this one will be easier to come off though. I'll just let it fall. Let it fall. And then now you know when you see a stop motion video of a 3D print, the time and effort that goes behind it, behind the scenes. And some of those videos, right, will only get like 1 view, or 2 views, or 3 views, or 100 views. Some of my videos, you know, don't get, some get good views, some get not so great views, but as you can see, I just love the process, and if it takes off, great. But it's just like my hobby, so no harm, no foul. But it is rewarding when some of the videos do get those amazing views, But when they don't, you just move on to the next one, just keep plugging away. It could be worse. Remember in the beginning, we had 0 views, and then we had 1 view. We had 1 subscriber, which was Afix, and then we had more subscribers, and the other people coming out of the woodworks, sharing ideas, saying like, "Hey, I'm still watching in the shadows," and they give their, opinion on something. I'm like, oh wow, can't believe one of my viewers came out of the shadows. So that's really cool. I like when people come out of the shadows, because it just lets me know that, oh wow, he's still here since the beginning. We have some people still here since the beginning that still watch and like to watch in the shadows, which is fine. And then Afix just moved on to other things. FP the Unknown still occasionally stops by. He'll share. I like when he comes by and shares. And then this one, I will leave it like that. I can't remember which way it went. And, oh yeah, I see. So, hold on, let me change the opacity. That's me. And then go back to the original one. So I'll just do, whoops. Back to the original, and then go back here. One moment, please. I don't need 5, just need 1. I see. Okay, so that goes this way. There we go. And then when I put the opacity halfway, see? And then I move this in right there. Voila. Okay. Now we've got one more part of the card kit. to take apart. Steering wheel looks really delicate. Looks like there's another part to the steering wheel. Chair, oh wow, the chairs look great. Just need to bend it, break it off. The flux capacitor is intact, which is great. It's just a matter of got it. Sometimes you can just bend it to get it to where it needs to be. What are these? The seats? Yeah. Alright. Then you trim it. You trim those little edge pieces. Because remember, it's going to have to fit in the car. And so I believe this goes right there. See? Almost there. Could always sit down in a chair and then you get more parts taken off. I think I'm going to do the flux capacitor next. It's really tricky. This is like an original card kit though, original model kit that you would put together back in the day. Legit. You know, with your cutters and everything. Except, like Market Bay said, none of those parts needed to be sanded down. We're hoping that we won't have to sand anything down. So we have the flux capacitor, which is great. Let me see. That goes this way. See? And the seats go right about there. Matching the seats up, matching the flux capacitor. 1.20. I liked Back to the Future 1, 2, 3 kind of grew on me. Then it became overkill. I think they came up with these sequels or some sort of Marty's Adventures with Doc or something like that. I remember it was on some channel. Can't remember. I was like, what? Then it was just too much. But it was great. It was classic, you know? Like, who doesn't want a DeLorean? If you look back, not to the future, but in all my videos, you will see that clock on the wall in the back is actually a Back to the Future clock, believe it or not. Kind of neat, huh? I'll share with you guys after this video is over. Give you a full view of the clock with Marty and Doc. Alright, so then we have 1S, one here, and the other one goes on the other side. There. See, that one goes there. We're almost done. This is the hardest part. This is the most tedious part. The other part's fun. You know, making your... Still not sure what the... I think I'll cut this one off. And leave it. DMC. There. DMC-12 goes here. See? That, we don't really need to trim that at 100%. Okay. Three more parts. Steering wheel is a tad more tedious. But we got this. For you guys, it'll be over. Those that watch the 30-second stop motion. Okay, that takes care of that. One more. Wait, oh, I was like, wait, where's the steering wheel? Watch your parts. If you have a carpet or holes in your floors, you could lose it. Not forever, but I believe you could 3D print the parts individually, and that lets you do that in case you break something. Sometimes that happens, like Marco Bay was sharing earlier. He said he's not a fan of these card kits because he doesn't have time, because sometimes it just don't work. You know, sometimes the parts won't print the way they're supposed to. See? Voila. And now I have the steering wheel. Steering wheel has a little thingy in it, so it looks like it's two parts. Looks like a little stick. But it is really cool, if you ask me. So I hope we don't run into the dilemma that Marco Bay was talking about, of parts not fitting in. But we may get lucky. There's one part of the steering wheel which goes right there. Okay. Another part of the steering wheel that goes here. See? And then we have the steering wheel itself. We'll move that with a stick. I'll have to get our little infamous orange twig, orange thingy. There. Got it. I'll clean up later. So now, if we go want it to be trimmed correctly. Great. So now we can find the spot. We'll just move it with the orange thingy. See? The steering wheel, I believe, goes right about there. And then this piece goes right about there. See? So now we put it back. So then, now if we go, well, with opacity we can increase a little bit. See? So it's pretty much okay. So now it doesn't matter which way we move the parts, because this is where the stop motion experience begins. And this is where I have to open up the video to let it play, but I can do that in the other window so that we can just come along here. So I don't have to move anything except for the DeLorean video. Not that one. This one can be shrunken right about there. And this one I want to move right about there so that we can watch it. Okay, from the beginning, 11 minutes, but it's going to take forever. Bend that, bend that. Okay, we're going to bend it both ways so that we can unlock it. Okay. Gently though, you notice how he's doing it gently. Oh wow, the doors get bent too. Interesting. I'm just watching it. Interesting. Ah, so the inside is the, okay, I got that. and then that gets snapped in. I see that. So now I'm going to take another picture and then move the wheels. So it looks like that. Let me see. Ah, commercial. Okay, that's fine. It gives us time to move the wheels out of the way so we could take a picture, skip the ad, and now what piece comes next? Oh, that one. Which one is that one? Okay, and then we got that. Where is that one? Ah, the part with the flux capacitor. Okay. All right, we got that. Okay, perfect. So now we can move these two, whoops, up, and that up, move this down, take a picture, move this, because we're going to spread everything out. And you want them all to move in together, not like some sort of uniformity. And then we go here, there, 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 there. We're spreading it out so that we make room for the car. Take a picture. And we go there, 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 there. Bottom frame, wheels, wheels, flux capacitor, there and there. And then we take a picture. Now, if we press play, you guys could see what we've done so far. See? And all that takes time. That took like, what, freaking 45 minutes? All right, and then we're going to move it again. There. Whoops. Don't worry if it's off a little bit because it's moving, right? It's alive. And then everything will just happen magically. 2, and I believe 1, 2, 1, 1. Take a picture. 1, 2, 1, 1. And then we have 1, whoops, 1, 2, 1. And then we have 1. Make it look like a little straggler. And 1. When we watch it, so he's like, wait for me. And I think it could be almost enough real estate to play with to get things going, right? There we go. All right, so now we have to bend this piece, okay? Like they said. So now I need to, like he said, bend this gently. So, interesting. The lines are, bend it, see? Just a little. Oh wow, looks like a part needs to be cut though. So just, you know, you can cut it again. You have all the time in the world, right? Sort of. Voila. So now we're bending this gently like he did in the, oh that's weird, how does this one go? Oh I see, right in there. We're going to do it gently because we don't want to break it. I see how it goes though. And then bend it backwards, see? Because those parts are going to go in. So we're just sort of loosening it. See, and then hopefully those parts, oh yeah, it looks like it'll go in. So now you bend it in frame. Looks like the flux capacitor closes in it too. Alright, so now I'm gonna try and bend it the way he did in the video. Hopefully it'll work. Looks like it has to be, oh man, at a particular angle. And I believe this is where Market Bay was correct. And it not doing what it's supposed to do. To some extent. Ah, I see. It has to be at a particular angle. Okay. An angle where the parts go in, but yeah, a little bit of a bummer. If we get it in, that would be great. If it goes in. Yeah, let me see. Might need the Dremel. Dremel. It would be cool if it did. I definitely need the eyeglass wear thingy. Bummer. Yep, Merc Bay, you were right. A little bit of a bummer. Oh my god. Oh yeah, he's totally right on. Shit. There's no way that's going in there. At least maybe one? Might be able to trim it. It does need trimming. Damn. Yeah, now I see why you said you don't have time for this nonsense. Yeah, so once you trim it, they'll go in. And if they don't fit, trim it. And you'll be alright. And you don't need glue. If it's trimmed correctly. Alright, so now, did I take the other piece? No, the flux capacitor is still there. So then we do that, right? And now that we take a picture. So it looks like that popped into place. And then now we'll spin it around. Part was a little tricky, which required trimming it, but I wonder if they'll have a Back to the Future music you could use without having a copyright strike. Now, hopefully, we don't have to Dremel in the tires. See? There. Now if we press, whoops, if we press play, see, you can see it, and we can watch it, whoops, from the beginning. Let's see if it'll let us. In order to watch it from the beginning, you gotta scroll that way. It's fine though. Go back to camera and action. Oh, actually, that's not the one I want. I don't know why it doesn't let you do it this way. Okay, so now we can press play. See? And then pop. See? Now we're here. Now we're going to put in the flux capacitor. Move it. Move it. Camera. Shot. Move it. Shot. Move it. Move it. Shot. Shot. Move this. Shot. Move that. So it looks like some actions happening. And then move this. And then back this in. Back that in. So it looks like next part, the flux capacitor will go into the back of the car. This one, the one they have is gray. And then now we have to see if this will fit in. Nice. The flux capacitor fits right in there. No, I think, no trimming. You heard that? And then, but this one I think I'm going to flip over. Oh wow. Looks like we've got more of the car parts that need bending, maybe? Hopefully not. Yeah, a tad. Let's see. I'm gonna watch the video again. So we got that part and that part. Okay. I did that. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Next is the steering wheel with its other part. Okay. Alright, let me just double check everything. Oh, then maybe that goes on that side. Okay. So then what we do is, since that went into there, and then we can see that, spin it around, look at the back, little increments, because remember it's a stop motion, not a hyperlapse. Now we'll start moving this, 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 and this. This is the front part of the dashboard. This, 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 this. Flip it over so folks can see what we did. Turn it, spin, flip, spin, spin. Move that so we can see what's happening. Move that, since we're doing the front, that's it. Front, 1, 2. And then spin it around, 1, 2. And then 1, 1. And then we have there. Move this here, move that there. That goes here. Alright, so now they want us to put the steering wheel together, which might be tricky. And then move that in. And then move that in. So now when we put it back, hopefully we'll have a steering wheel. Hopefully. Nice. Oh, sweet, it does go in, okay. And then put this, and then do the other part. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is pretty good. The print, the steering wheel just went on. That is so cool. Look. Then we have this. I'm not sure if that's the front or the back, but see? Now we have that. Now let me see how he puts the steering wheel on the. I'm not sure if it's upside down or not. Nope, it's on correctly. Okay. And then we'll just, sweet, I thought I had it upside down. And that goes there. Okay. So then we'll move this there, that there, move that there, pause the video. The only thing we'll have trouble with are those sides. I wish they went on. Now I'll put it back together. Nice. If it lets me. Might need trimming, like Mark Bay was saying. Damn. But the trimming part's easy. Because it's so it'll let you trim it. Oops. I actually thought about this. The creator. Should do the trick. Dun, 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 dun. Sweet. Got one side of the car. Got it. Then if we look at it, we can't see it, but now we'll leave this like this. Like that. Take a picture. Flip it. And then turn it over. Like that. Sideways. So people can see. Spin it. Okay, let's see what we got next. Just 2 minutes in. 9 minutes left. Okay. Oh, the seats. Wow. Okay. Seats look pretty easy. Pause it. And we can do that. Move it, move it, move it. Photo. Move it, move it, move it, move it. Photo. Then we have here, move it. Turn, move. Photo. Move the car back, turn. Let people know that we're doing the seats. And then one more. Now I gotta bend them. I like to move it, move it. Sweet. Gently, remember. Gently move the seats. Oh, nice. Wow, this is just amazing. How everything just prints. And then we'll just put this back where it was. And then photo. The seat's lifted up. Move it. And then flip it over. Like that. Move it. Move it. Move it in. Oops. Move it in. And then now it'll flip over like having gone back into the car. So here's the tricky part. Putting the seats in. Interesting how there's a little... Is that where the seats go? Yeah, that is where the seats go. Interesting how it has... Oh, I see where the seats go. Okay. Interesting how they have this strange... Nice. Ah, I see how the seats go. Okay. So that goes there. Ah, I see. Okay. You got it. Alright, that goes there. And then there's another part where they switch in. Got it. Might need glue. Hopefully not, but maybe we'll hold it. Yeah, I could use some glue, but that's okay. We won't glue it as of yet. But then this goes like this, because we don't know. Nice, so then we got the seat in, and we'll put this back like that, right about there. Got a picture, like a 360, and then flip it after the next pic. Now it'll turn over. Now we got the seats in. It's really cool. Nice little car. And then we'll turn it around. Spin it. Spin it. Spin it. Probably like 30 seconds into our, or maybe even into our, forget how many stop motion pictures it takes to make a 30-second clip. A lot. Well, no. Take a look at the previous ones. Leave it like that. Okay, so we got the seats in. And then now, yep, got that. What's next? Okay, the little thingy on the back. It looks promising. Yeah, it's easy. See, that's why you don't want to glue it yet, because sometimes you might need to open up certain parts, and then you can't open it anymore if we glue it. Once we finagle it to the way it goes, we're pretty much golden that way. And then this will go here like that, and then voila. So now we'll pop this baby in, which is great. It's working, except Almost working. Well, it looks like I need to trim this. So this needs trimming. I think I need to trim one of the holes is a little bit too small. But we got this. It's pretty straightforward once you trim it. Nice. And if it don't go in, trim it again. Excuse me. Okay. Again. I think I got it to some extent. Yeah, I think that's might need some dremeling. A little, not a lot. Glad I charged it. That should work. Oh wow. This one definitely needs trimming here. I think this was called the Mr. Fusion, right? Let me just make sure I got this part in right. Yeah. So you want to make sure the back is trim and the front is too. Otherwise you'll have to take it apart again. Because they won't fit. Sweet. All right. Because I believe there are more parts that go on. Great. So now we put it back, line it up, take a picture, and then let's, oh, who's this? Hey bro, can you tell me 3 best things about Creality High and why do you like Creality Slicer? Well, honestly, I didn't like the Creality Slicer. I hated it. And if you watched me since the beginning, I started off with the Ultimate Akira, loved it. And then I moved over to the bamboo. I got so used to the bamboo, I thought I was done making videos with the bamboo slicer. And then I bought the Creality High printer, and it turns out there isn't a Creality High printer in the bamboo slicer. So I basically started from zero again, over again, and it grew on me. And what I like about it is that it's pretty streamlined, pretty straightforward once you figure out how to use it. It's a learning curve. If you're used, you have to keep an open mind. If you're used to your old slicer and you would get the Creality High printer, you're gonna have to throw everything you know out the window and then be willing to keep an open mind to learn again. Once you do that, it's great. And what I like about it is that now that I know everything there is to know about it, my process is streamlined. What I like about the Creality High printer, coming from the Ender 3 S1 Pro, it's a hands-off printer. Meaning if it don't work, it means it's broken and you probably got to send it back. Whereas with the Ender 3 S1 Pro, not working, okay, let's tweak it, see how it goes. The thing is so automated and AI run that it's just it works itself. It self-levels. It's, it prints. It self-regulates. As long as you set everything correctly with your printer. Filament and stuff like that, or your bed. Make sure your bed is the correct bed when you're in your slicer. And then last but least, the prints are faster. A 1 hour print could take 15 minutes. I was printing something that took an hour on the Ender 3 S1 Pro, and it took about 10 to 15 minutes on the Creality High. So your prints are faster, and that wasn't even in turbo mode. But I'm not a fan of turbo, and I like to just let my prints print naturally. But naturally means printing fast, and the print speed is naturally fast. So you'll see a difference there. And again, like I said, it's just hands off machine, meaning like it just self-regulates and calibrates itself, and the only thing you have to do, which one of our viewers / subscribers shared remarkably, is that you have to lube it, and I have a video on that. So I might create a new playlist so that we have all the Creality High videos in one particular playlist, because you're gonna have fun. Your prints are gonna be so much faster, so much beautiful and clean. And one thing I observed is that Creality Slicer has no merge options. Bamboo has no merge options, but you could always, that is kind of neat. I don't know, if you're that advanced, you could use the bamboo slicer, but I haven't gotten that advanced with the bamboo slicer where you can add a custom printer. So you can add the Creality High printer to the bamboo slicer. You just need to know what you're doing. So then you can stick to your favorite slicer. I tried it, but I wasn't successful with it because you have to put in the y-axis, the z-axis, the height and width of your print bed, and some other finagling things that with the Creality slicer, it knows its printer. So when you slice a file, kind of like a bamboo printer, it knows the customer, and knows. So that's the only thing you'll be missing out on if you don't use the Creality slicer, is that experience. But yeah, the merge, but I'm pretty sure you could find a way around it. If you're talking about merges, it sounds like you're pretty advanced too. But yeah, if that makes any sense. And now we'll go here, turn and click. Hope that helps you. But it's a great machine, and it's affordable for like $325. I got the combo, but I sold some stuff to get it. So you can't go wrong there on the price. You're getting an amazing printer, comparable to probably the bamboo or the other ones, but for less money. So you have more money in your pocket for filament. I don't know what you're going to be printing, but yeah, that's why it fits my needs. Joyson, have you tried? No, I haven't actually. Me too. Unsuccessful adding printer to banner. Yeah, I know. I mean, I can try. I can make a video and try. I'll show you as far as I got, but it's just adding a custom print. And I reached out to the folks on the Facebook or the Bamboo, and they're like, nope, not happening. They said that it's a closed system, which is a bummer. Closed system means that it's just proprietary to its own software. A little bit of a bummer. Hope you... Oh, have you tried? No, I haven't tried the U-Forge on high. No, I just... But I'll definitely give it a shot. So wait, so are you happy with your creality high? Did you get the high, or are you experimenting? I remember before I got the creality high, I tried adding the printer in the Bamboo slicer. I said, let me see if before I get the printer if I could actually add it in, and I couldn't. Oh, then the axle goes on next. Okay, we can live with that. Believe. So that's good, because once the axle goes on, oh, the wheels. So the wheels go on first. Let's see how the wheels go on. Okay, I see that. Oh, I see. Okay. So now the wheels. We got 1, 2. Oh no, the wheels on the axle. Go here, move it. Take a picture. Move it. Take a picture. Move it. Take a picture. And we'll move the wheels in. Wheels in. Wheels in. Wheels in. Take a picture. Any thoughts on... yeah, one of our viewers / subscribers, Afix, suggested the Orca slicer, and I wasn't crazy about it. I actually had to use an app called... Remember this app? App Zapper, because an uninstaller won't work. App Zapper actually removes all files in the directory. What I didn't like about the Orca slicer was that it sort of like prioritized itself and made it my primary slicer. So anytime I opened up an STL file or clicked on it, it just like, hi, I'm your new slicer, and I don't like that. And it was hard to get rid of, so I deleted it. I don't, like, because I like to decide what slicer I'm going to use depending on the experience, and it wasn't like that with the Orca slicer. Orca slicer is like, yo, I got you, and I was like, no, how the fuck do I get this slicer from overriding everything? So I wasn't crazy. Yeah, App Zapper. So install it. And then, because if you take the app and you throw it in the trash, it's not going to do that. Here, I'll show you right here. So let's say, here's the, so this is, the App Zapper will, sort of, oh. So let's say if I got an app, with the App Zapper launch, where's the App Zapper? It's probably in this window. Shrink this. Maybe it's back here. Sorry, can you tell what's App Zapper and what's it? App Zapper is just to remove apps. So let's say if you install the Orca slicer and you're not happy with it, the App Zapper will just remove it for you. So let's say, look, here on my desktop, see that? Here's the App Zapper. So let's say I want to remove an application. So I'm going to go into here, into my applications folder. And let's say BL Heli. It's a nightmare. And if I take the application and drop it in, it not only removes, well, not that one. Just deselect it. Try App Zapper again on an application that will have many more directories. Hold on. App Zapper. Let's try maybe Cursor. No. Let's try Clock. There we go. So what App Zapper does is it finds all the other files in its directories, and then you reboot your machine and everything's gone. And I had to use this to get rid of the Orca Slicer, because the Orca Slicer installed so many files in different directories and preferences and libraries, etc. And again, I didn't like the Orca Slicer because it was it just prioritized itself and made it my mandatory slicer. And I was like, no, I do have others. So yeah, but everyone has their preference, and that was just my experience on it, and I wasn't crazy about it, to be honest with you. It just wasn't me. And then now I use the Creality slicer because you really have to if you're using the Creality high, and that's pretty much that, you know. So then we have there, take a picture. So now we'll go here. Hope that helps. But you know, once you get used to your workflow, you're okay. And now we'll take this off. Oh, interesting. Huh? Looks like some of the wheels are smaller. Huh. Okay, so now we need to make sure we put the wheels in their right spot. Looks like the small wheels go there. Oh, I think I have it right. Yeah, probably big wheels in the back, right? Makes sense. And it shouldn't matter which way they go on, because they're wheels, right? So we'll do this and do that. Nice, the wheels turn. Hopefully they go on too, you know, the way they're supposed to. And then now, because we can always flip it over, that's the bottom. And then we'll do 1, 2, 1, 2, move it, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, you don't want your moves to be so big, otherwise it turns into a like hyperlapse video. And then move it, move it, move it, move it, move it, and then move it, move it, move it, and then move it. Take a picture, and now we'll take it up. Please give a try for UForge. You may like how color blends into an art, and it feels like you are holding something real art. I will, definitely. Yeah, I will give it a try. My legs are like falling asleep. I will definitely try it. I will cut and paste it and search it up after we are done with this stop motion. Hopefully this works. Oh man. Maybe. Sweet. Wheels somewhat spin. This is nice. We don't need the drum roll. Drum roll, please. Put this one. Nice. Wow, the wheels spin. This is pretty cool. What about you? What do you think about the printer? Like, did you get it? Like, are you happy with it? What are you trying to do that other than adding it to the bamboo slicer? You'll get used to it. And once you start using the Creality slicer, you're like, oh my god, it's just like bamboo. Then it becomes like a movie with subtitles. You're like, oh my god, I speak Mandarin. You know, in that sense, it'll just come to you naturally. Well, here's the car. See? And the wheels spin, which is pretty cool. So you actually could go back to the future. And then now, we flip this over. Let's put it back where it was. Take a picture. Take a picture. Spin it around. Move the car. Take a picture. Ding, 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 ding. Let me copy this. I'm not sure what exactly this is. Whoops. Copy. Command C. Oops, the video is still playing. It's okay, I can rewind it. I'll have to look it up. Home for you, Forge. What's that sound? Oh, I think it's the video. Oh, so we had to, okay. All right, so let me rewind a little bit. We don't want the sound. Okay, so then we go there. Nice. Oh, I see. Got it. Sweet. So then we'll flip this over. Take a picture. Flip it. Flip it. Move car. Picture. Move car. Move car. Flip it. And then put this right there. Take a picture. Move everything back. Put that on top of there. Take a picture. Move car back. Take a picture. Now I can put it together. It's a good slicer, but the only drawback I found was to merge two objects. I was trying to make a keychain. I wanted to keep my logo on an object, and it has to be merged, or you can say aligned. Yeah, I remember that. If you watch my slicer video on how to slice the model into parts, I couldn't. I mean, I could slice the model into parts, but it wouldn't. I couldn't put one on top of the other, which was kind of like if you wanted to stack and merge. Yeah. Maybe I'll try an experiment though, because you should be able to. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet, but I'll give it a shot. That's a bummer though. You know who would probably know how to merge it? The guy who built us. He's not with us anymore. He moved. He had his situation changed. Liam. He built a file for us. He made keychains. If he was here right now, he'd be able to tell you how to merge it, which is a bummer. Maybe Markabay might, but he's not here right now. I could always ask him. He's always doing some fun prints too, but unfortunately, the good ones are gone, literally. So I don't know what happened with his situation, but it is what it is. Looks like we might. If you can get one side in, you'll get the other one in, but it looks like it needs some trimming. Sweet. Got part of the car in. Don't want to ruin it. Now this is where you can probably glue stuff if it starts falling out. But make sure everything fits. Oh, and of course this is the part of the seats, and don't put it in upside down. Nice. Okay. Looks like part of the car went in on one side, and then you can get the other part in on the other. Oh, sweet. Right. So once you know, this is nice, that the car Hear that? The wheels spin. Once you know, he said no glue needed, but sometimes you might. Oh no, no glue is needed if you hold it in. Yeah. So now we got the bottom part in. Hopefully it doesn't pop out. There we go. Almost. Oh, I gotta put this back on that. See? Sweet. And let that roll. Let spin. Turn. Turn. Forward. So cool, the wheels turn. Oh wow, then we have the back. Hello. Hello, and me. Let me see what he says. The only hack to get success in 3D printing is to make your own designs and get the confidence. I'm very new baby to this 3D printing, and I'm trying slowly to learn small designs. What program are you using to make your designs? You're doing a great job in making videos on YouTube. You may get more subscribers in coming months, so you will be in someone's feed. Maybe, we'll see. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. But thank you. I'll go here. But I will definitely check. So wait, what program are you using to design your stuff? Oops, looks like I ran over a part. Go back, move it. See? There we go. And then we do like a little donut. Oh wait, if I'm gonna do a donut, then I gotta put the car back and then move there, 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 a little donut, and then move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward, and then now watch, in case you're wondering what I did, now you can watch this. I'll scroll back to the beginning, and there we go, and press play. Like yeah, if I play the original song, I get like a copyright strike. So I gotta wait until I upload it to YouTube to see what Back to the Future soundtrack. Who knows? They might have a Huey Lewis something, See, there we go. Kind of neat, huh? And then do a little here, a little there, and then looks like I ran over a part. See, there's my donut, and then, or whatever it's called. Cool. All right, so now back to the camera. Now back to the video. See what comes next. Oh, let's see what he says. He didn't. That's yeah. What Jason? What program are you using to? Let me just say here. But he's right, though. The only way to, whoops, thanks. What program are you using to print? I might experiment with some programs to design something. I'm just not there yet. Like, I'm like him, but I'm pretty sure I could pick up. I just want to focus a little bit more on what we're doing here with the startups, and then merge into some creations of like your own, how to do your own stuff. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So now we're here. All right, we did that. It snapped in really well. I had to finagle a couple of pieces, but after that it went in, which is great. Make sure that, oh, we lost our, it's okay, we can bring it back. We can bring it back. Bring this here. There we are. And then go, whoops, stop. And there we are. Whoops. There. Looks like I lost where I was in the video. Wow, he put 2 parts on by the time I did that. The grill, front grill slides on. Okay, so we're gonna have to do another donut. Slide there, slide there, slide there. Hey, what's up, enemy? Marco Bay probably went to bed. Okay, and then I should have moved those at the same time, but which one's the grill? Mold up my grill. Oh, the piece that slides on. Might be that one. Yeah, it's this one. You gotta move it in baby steps. Dun, dun, dun. Actually, I can put this here now. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Yeah, we're still there. Except make it bigger. And then bring this down there. See? Now you can join me. And then move that. Move that. Move that. And then move that. And then we take the car. Move it again. Let me find that video. Okay, well the grill can only go on one way, so you can't really go wrong there. Oh, sweet. And the grill only goes on one way. Sort of. Yeah, it does. Okay. And it snaps into place. Oh, sweet. Might need some trimming, but no trimming. See how it goes. Okay, and then we have the other part of the grill. So then we'll match this up to there. Okay. And then, oh, it says, for beginner Tinkercad, perfect. As we learn more, can start using Fusion. Okay. Let's write that down. Thank you. We will start some Tinkercad videos. Tinkercad, step 1, and then later, Fusion, I'd put a dash and put later. And see how far we get with Tinkercad. especially with the merge process. So there's that. So there's the first part of the grill. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, interesting. Looks like I might have missed something. Okay, I'm gonna have to take the front grill off again. Looks like just fine. Looks like I forgot to pause it. Okay, got it. Interesting how just leave that there. Take another picture again. Let it go there. Okay. Then we have the other part of the grill that goes on the front. Oh, the headlights. Okay, headlights. Where are my headlights? Looks like a rear. Oh, here we go. Move that there. Take a picture, move car back. Take a picture, move car back. Move car back. Let it come forward. Put the piece on. And I'll take the car. Tinkercad is a browser-based software. You can use it from any device. Oh, that's really cool. I'm definitely going to try that. Get the hang of it and create something. Oh wow, this one's a little tricky. Okay. I'm not saying it's not doable, but definitely definitely can see stuff. Alright, we're going to have to pop this out and squeeze these in. Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay. A little tricky to get these in. Might require, yeah, some trimming. Need the cutters. Remember the Cutters? What was it? Breaking Away? I don't know if anybody remembers that movie. Classic. And then I think there was another one, another American Flyers. Let's go, American Flyers. I like that one. If you like bicycling, it's like a go-to movie. Almost there, just a few more parts. But as you can see, not all of them are going in. And I can see why. Because they need trimming. And especially on one side, it's not bending. So, we need to trim. Actually, before I trim, I need to see where I have to cut. Interesting. Have to sit down. This is why you don't want to glue it, because it may require taking it apart again, you know? And then you're like, no. Play. At least it's not coming apart, so that part's good. It's just not. Let's see. He bent this, and then he bent it back, bent it forward, bent it back, so it bends in. And then finagle it so it goes in. That can't be. Just trying to finagle it so that it goes in. But it's not working. Almost. If I can get one side. do it without breaking it. It's not going in. Bend it back, bend it in. Bend it back, bend it in. Someone retracted something. Unless it's possible. Possible it might need to be trimmed by taking the whole car apart. A little bit of a bummer, because it won't close. Unless we can somehow needs to close. In order to close it, I think you gotta open it again. Or trim it. This is what Market Bay was talking about. He's like, I don't have time for this shit. One, you can just probably print one, right? A little bit of a bummer. Maybe take the car apart. Yeah, a little bit of a bummer that. Let's take the wings apart. The doors. And then pull it. And then after we pull the door apart, I believe we need to open the trunk. Basically trim or push the trunk so that it closes. And if it don't, yeah, that looks about right. It's as far as it's gonna close for the trunk. I wonder if I could finagle this part to go on before I put the bottom piece on, instead of following his directions. Yep. And then maybe snap the car in, the bottom part. In case you're wondering, sometimes you don't have to follow the directions. Look, you look at the front. Now we got the front piece on, this part right here, which is great. This one. Directions, it said to put that on later. Oh, I see why they said to put it on later too. Because you won't be able to squeeze this part in. We'll get it. We will try and apply. We will do it. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I see how that goes. Let's take this out. And then take that, slide it on. Sweet. To some extent. We can finagle it. Yeah, I think we got it. Oops. Doing brick stuff. So the seats fell out, which is fine. We know where they go. We know how they go. And this is why you don't want to glue anything, because it's not as streamlined as you might have to take it apart again. Smaller wheels go in the front. Okay, now flip it. And then you could glue it again, but it's gonna hold like the way it's designed. When you snap this baby together, it just works. Like everything just falls into place. As long as, yep. Nice. Oops. So I'm sort of doing it backwards because it just isn't working the other way they want you to do it. And I'm just gonna pop it in. And then we should be able to put the car, pop it back in. See, we did it backwards because it just didn't work the other way. And now we've got the full car, almost the full car, but now we've got the front. So if we look, see here, we were able to get the front in by just putting it together differently. So now we got a picture. And now I see why Marcus' buddy is like, I don't got time for that crap. Successfully connected. Chat disconnected, please. Wait, oh wow, we lost our chat. Hopefully we didn't lose our stream. Hold on. That has happened before. No, we're still live. Let's see. No, we are. Great. I'm just going to close that window. It's weird though, it says chat disconnected. Here, I'll share with you guys. See? Chat disconnected, and then successfully connected again. So like the stream stopped for like a millisecond or something. Alright, so there we go. You see? And then maybe can push it in some. Oh, looks pretty good. We could always use clay, but it's as good as it's gonna get. Oh, and then we can push the bottom in. Yep, there we go. And then, see, that's what I like about adjusting the opacity, because you can put everything back the way it was. Spin it. We'll do like another donut. 360. It takes a while to. Definitely gonna experiment with that Tinkercad. Like a full, maybe 2 donuts, right? Or whatever they're called, 360 barrel rolls. And for those of you who want to see, what we've done so far. I'll show you. Leave it there. So now we'll go back to the future. Go to the beginning, and there we go. Sweet. All that for like 30 seconds of fame and 100 views. See? Nice. Oh, sweet. Only a few more parts left. Okay. And oh yeah. It's pretty cool. All right, great. So that's where we are. And that was for, oh man, I missed it. I don't know, however many seconds. Go back. Close this window. Great. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 more minutes left. This one should be easy. Sort of. Because if you recall, we had to take it apart and then put it together again. Okay. Let's see if we can move 2 parts in. Yeah, we could do that. Okay. So now we'll go move it once. Camera. Photo. Move it once. 2. We're almost done. 1, 2. Back. Back. Photo. 1, 2. Forward. And then 1, 2. 1. Forward. And move that out of the way. That'll flip over. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. You got to do it in baby steps. This way it just looks like a stop motion video and not a hyperlapse. That's why stop motions take a lot of time and they're really tedious. And then what we'll do is we'll pop one in, take a picture. Pop the other one in, take a picture. Kind of glad I did 2 colors though. Hopefully this will work. Oh, nice. Might need some finagling. But I saw him put these in first. I don't think these are going to go in. It looks like it needs to be trimmed in there. Yeah. Or glued. I don't think this, unless I'm putting it in backwards. Yeah, if it don't fit, that means you're just doing it backwards. Okay, perfecto. Okay. Make sure I did it right. I have to scroll back. Oh, yeah, I was doing it wrong. I think. Hold on. Because he flipped them around. Okay, got it. Got one side. Now I got sort of. Might need some gluing, but or trimming. Where's my trimmer? Trimmer and glue, possibly. I need to sit on the floor. Ugh. Almost there. Almost. So close, but so far. Nice, that worked. Trimming it worked. Sort of. Yep, got it. All right, now for the next piece. And finagling it so that it just works its magic. It's not easy. Once you get it in. Almost. Got it. Well, I got one side. Still need to get the other. Yep, got it. Sort of. One goes in, one comes out. One goes out, one goes in. He's right, you don't need glue. I keep saying glue, but it turns out pretty good. Glue might do justice, because sometimes glue or trimming, one or the other. Now we got that. Almost done. Whoops. Almost done. That's okay if you move the camera. We could always line it up. Take a picture. Go back. Back in time. It's alright. Let's see what pieces. Oh, I missed it. Bummer. Oh, I gotta skip the ad. Where am I? Definitely don't have that part. We have a grill. Okay, the grill and some other stuff. Hold on, I think I let it go too far though. Okay. Mine isn't as snug, but it works. Spin it around. Picture. Great. I believe, what's he doing now? Oh, he has a screwdriver. Wow. Oh. Probably have to put some other piece in. Wish I had known that earlier. Could have used a screwdriver to pry the pieces in. Okay. Interesting. Got that. Pause it. So we use a screwdriver. Move that there to put these in because they won't fit. And then put one there. Oops. One there. Photo. And then we'll. Only 3 more pieces left. I might not need to use a screwdriver though. Hopefully. Oh, nice. Oh, I see why he used a screwdriver, but oh wow, mine is, yeah, no, mine should go in. Hopefully. Interesting. Okay, we'll swap them. One's left and one's right. One just falls in. I could see why he used a screwdriver though, but might need some glue. Keep saying that when nothing gets glued. Let's see. Oh, I see how that goes. And then move this a little bit. Move that up. Move this there. And then finagle it so it goes on. Okay. Yep. Oops. Could probably use a little glue. I don't see how those are going to stick. Once we have everything together, then this goes back where it was. Spin it around. There. And now we'll spin it again. We'll put the grill on the front. Move that there. Move that there. Move this. Move that. Move this. Move this. Move that back. Move this there. Move that there. Move that there. Move that in. And move that up. Whoops. Whoops. Put that like on the hood. See? And then we'll make it look like so that it's there. Move it down some. And then we pop it on. Oops. See, that's why those need glue, because those are going to come off. Alright, so now we put the grill on. A little tricky, but the grill goes right in to some extent. The exhaust pipes come right off, unfortunately. But grill, not so bad. Nice, the grill just went in. Except I lost some exhaust pieces. So those we'll have to glue, because they just more for his aesthetics. They don't really, very easy fix. See, 2 more pieces and that's it. Put this back. And then these things, we'll spin the car around, move these, move another 360, move that, move that, move that, and oh, we lost a piece. Must have fallen off. So yeah, we'll glue that. And then put this back on. I'll definitely glue that. Hold on. This part's tricky. on, unfortunately. It's alright. And then let's see where these things go. Yeah, mine don't do that. Not sure where these things go, probably on the outside. I don't know. Take a picture. The grill's already on, I'm just waiting to see where the last one goes. I definitely don't need the DJI mic because I'm using the Tascam Porta Capture 8, so I can take that off. Should have taken it off a long time ago. And put this back. Two more pieces and we're done. Oh, so they go on the side, okay. Interesting. One is left, one is right. Let me pause this video. These are pretty straightforward because they only go take one off. Whoops. These things keep popping off because they need to be glued. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I did it right. Hold on. Oh yeah, it does hang. Okay, cool. Except I will put these on again. Oh, it goes underneath. Okay. Sweet. Put this back, and we'll spin this around, spin that around, spin it, put that there, and then move that so it's like that. and then we'll pop it on. Take these off because they keep falling off, and go glue those. Those don't. I'm going to glue the other pieces that keep falling off. That's fine. Oh, nice. To some extent. By the time I get the other one on, it should be dry. Apply and let dry. Sweet, we did it. Let that dry. I'll put the lid on, and we'll see what we got. How long it took to make like a 30-second stop motion clip. Tinkercad, gotta check that out. Put this back. See, now it doesn't fall off. Got that there. Put it back, and now the car will drive. Spin it around. See if I can do a donut. And go back, because we need to get 88 miles per hour, right? There. Now we can move forward. Da, 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 Maybe add some special effects to it, right, as it takes off. Didn't click the... Whoops. Voila. How many pictures is that? 346 pictures. Ooh, we did it. We did it. Now, let's see. I wonder if I can press play. No. I wish it, like, there was a way to start it from the beginning. Let's see, maybe like this. There we go. But like from the main screen though. This is pretty cool. Wow. Well, I wonder how long it is. 30 seconds maybe? Hard to say. Let me find my glasses. It should be dry by now though. Definitely have to charge these thingies so that they work for next time. It's pretty cool. I wonder what kind of Back to the Future music we'll get from YouTube. This is pretty cool. The car is just driving around on the board. See pieces just flying on, letting it go together. Sweet. Wow. We glued those pieces on because they weren't holding. They just kept falling off. Backing up to get 88 miles per hour. Sweet. Oh man, I forgot to see how long that was. I don't know. How many seconds? What was it, 19? Oh, like a minute and 7 seconds. Okay, that's pretty good. Except I don't think YouTube will let us use a song that's over a minute long. A little bit of a bummer. That's okay, we'll find something. We want it to be 4K. Select done. And then we'll go back. See? And then we'll press it. And then we'll do export movie. Let it work its magic. It'll do it in like a hyperlapse scene because it saves it really fast. Please wait while it writes, and then voila. Now instead of sharing, what I want to do is save video. The video has been saved. Click OK, and then select done. I'll probably edit it, not edit it, or bring it into what do they call it? Hold on. What's the name of that app? Oh, DJI Mimo, just to make sure everything's good. And select next. Oh, cancel. I want it to airdrop it to me. Share. See? Aspect ratio is fine. Select next. That's weird. I wonder why it's not letting me push it. Oh, because it's already on my phone. Press cancel. Okay, so now I go, whoops, I'll go here, go to photos, and then go to here. See, there it is. I think. No, there it is, 109, that one. Now I have to flip it. So I'll go here, put it there. I'll have to flip it over in the other app, but that's fine, we can do that. So now I can move this thing out of the way. Move that. Definitely have to charge these. I'll give you guys a glimpse of the car. This is really cool. Printed really well for the creality high. Alright, so there it is there. Let's quit reflector since we're done with that. It's still coming in. We'll move this out of the way. Actually, this is my board. Let's see how the video, I don't want to put that on the floor. So let's go here. Shrink, we're still live, which is fine. And then we'll go here, go to my downloads, open it, stop motion. Now if I do Command R, oh, I can only do that with spacebar maybe. I can't open it. It can't, the file has to be spacebar to rotate it, which is really weird. Spacebar, and then rotate, and then close it, and then it'll be in the correct format when I open it. Now if I open it, see? Oh yeah, now it's in that mode, so let's see what we have here. So now I can close, shrink this window. I want to see what you guys see. And then now, voila. Now if I press play, 1 minute 9 seconds. It's pretty cool. Sweet, backing up, and voila, we did it. Now let's check out the car. I have to hold on to my board. I'm not sure what DMC-12 stands for, but there it is. The DeLorean. These pieces went in there, and went under. The wheels spin, which is great. I wish the Jeep did that. If the wheels don't spin, then just finagle it so that you can get them to. Just have to require some slight adjusting. Yeah, which is pretty cool. Makes a nice toy. But the detail that's inside there, look at the seats, the steering wheel, the flux capacitor was in the back. Hard to see, but let's see. There it is. You can see it. There's the flux. Oh wow, wait, maybe. I wonder. That is really cool. A little detail in there. That was pretty cool. These stuck now. See, they're stuck because we glued them. And in the front we had trouble putting on, but now it works because we did it backwards on the bottom part. So then you just, if it's loose like that, just pop them in, and then that goes in. See, wheels turn, and if they don't, you can always pull one out. Finagle it, because remember we were holding it tight to get a lot of these parts in there. So sometimes you might have to finagle it again so that you could get it going, jump start it. It's pretty cool though. Like it. A little bit of a headache, but the windows printed really nicely. The grill printed really nicely. A little bit tricky putting it together, but we managed. And I was just thinking, like, too bad didn't get that view. Maybe that way. Maybe that way. I'm not sure. Hold on. Just trying to think of a thumbnail. Update it. I think that's a good one. Wow. Maybe. Oh, portrait's even better. Portrait's not bad. Yeah, I think I might use portrait and just change the thumbnail. But I gotta put this thing back. Well, before I put it back, let's send me a picture. Great, that's there. And now I'm here. Kind of neat, huh? Gotta love it. A little bit of a nightmare. You know, really tedious process. It does take time. Finagling. Speaking of finagling, let's go here. New tab, new window. Bring this here. I just need to check my stream. Make sure we're still rowing. And now I'm just gonna go 5, 2, 1, 5, and hopefully here. I'll wait for it to pop up. Stream. Sure, oh, nice. Still rowing. Now I'm just gonna go. Yeah, looks 5, like 2. So if you don't keep changing windows like I was earlier, the audio doesn't drop on your video. But look here, we'll check out the back. See? Look at that. And if you look deep inside, you could see the flux capacitor. So the detail is really good. How it printed all this stuff. Looks like that's fine. It's still good because the glue dried, but that's all right. We got it. We got them in. They kept falling out. That's fine. We'll do. And then the back I like is this Mr. Fusion in the back. It's really nice. If you look deep inside, you could see the flux capacitor. It's really cool. Underneath, so it looks good multi-color. Look at the windows though. In the beginning I was like, wait, where's the rest of the car? I guess because it printed the windows first and everything else around it. Steering wheel went in really well. Front grille, phenomenal. You know, you don't I'm pretty sure there's going to be a day when we have a 3D print of the week and it's just going to be defunct, but we've been pretty lucky so far with the Creality printer. Wheels turn, kind of neat, right? See? That one's stuck, but you can unstuck them by, you can remember we kept pressing, so you can fix that later. Most likely the car is going to be stationary. I don't think the kids are going to play with it, but, oh well, I wonder if, this could be a nice thumbnail. Oh no, that's, let's see. Hold it like that till the video catches up. I want to see how that looks. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do a thumbnail like this, like a freeze frame. You ever see those thumbnails that look like that? I don't think that doing thumbnails like that gonna get you millions of views. but it is a little intriguing. But I don't do them like that. I just thought maybe like this, so it looked like a hero shot, so that you so that you just see the car. I don't know. I saw this one tutorial video Copilot, and it was showing how to do hero shots. This would make a cool hero shot like that. Not of me, but of the car. Yeah, that would be cool. But then my head would be cut off with the banner. But yeah. What's wrong with this? I don't know. It's so weird. Like, I guess they have to be different, right? But you see my thumbnails. I put a lot of time and effort into them. I don't do silly stuff like that. Like, what now? Anyway, well, you know, you gotta, it works for some people. You gotta be creative, you know? You gotta do what works for you. Do you? No, that's not me. Sometimes I'll do videos like that, but it's because I'm trying to showcase the product. But yeah, I guess I'll just stop this right now. But that's it. Wow, we did it. I'm just gonna put this back because this is more valuable than the video itself. Because so keep business going. Clean up later, pick up all the little pieces and remnants on the floor. But yeah, we did it. Ooh, back-breaking but fun, challenging at the same time, and rewarding, because you know, at the end of the day, when you have your 3D print, you want it to be successful and functional and do whatever it was it's supposed to do. Like you saw in the video that said, oh wow, I want that. And yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I could say I want that, and I got that. It was successful, so we've been pretty good with STLs lately. Again, there's gonna come a time when we have a 3D print of the week, and it's not gonna be as successful. So be prepared for that. And that's happened before on a couple of prints when we just tweak them, and the video is actually sometimes longer. But I like this. Now I just have to think of where to put it. You know, someone's gonna get bumped. I don't know who. Maybe the clock, maybe that thing right there. Time will tell. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. We did it. Sweet. Who's gonna get bumped? Could put this there. Right? We already got something there. Oh, I spoke to DJI. They said it's my frame. First they said it was the vibrations, frequency. And now, where are we going to put this? I think I see where I can put it. We're running out of space. The final frontier. Could put this there. Nah. I already have a frame there. I'll figure it out. Anyway, we'll see you all next time, and just look around in the room of creations, and we'll see. You'll figure out. Maybe I'll share where it is next time. Anyway, I gotta stop the stream. Time for bed. Do do do. I have to click go live and then stop stream. End stream.